So on top of everything else that they missed, I think Empress Rey was another one of their biggest missed opportunities. Let me explain why. Welcome to the Drunk 3PO channel. A little different type of video today because, you know, there's so much breaking news out there. So let's just have a really interesting Star Wars conversation. You know, it's hot in Florida. I'm redecorating, so this looks like crap. My mic sounds like crap. It's been staticky and sparkly. I need a new microphone, but, you know, just can't really get one right now. And so let's just dive into this, shall we? Forbes came out with an article, you know, saying they love to criticize Star Wars nowadays, basically saying that the Rise of Skywalker plot twist ruined the Disney Star Wars trilogy. Well, newsflash, it wasn't the plot twist that ruined the trilogy. It was a whole bunch of other stuff, including what you did to Luke Skywalker. Now, everybody knows how I feel about the Disney trilogy, so just hear me out and just tell me if you think this might have been a better cohesive story. A few days ago, a couple of pictures were released by Star Wars that showed Empress Rey sitting on Palpatine's throne. And I began to think, I was like, man, that would have been a better story. Basically, anything would have been a better story. All right, so you know where I stand. But I'm just saying, I think that would have been a much cooler plot twist, a better story than what anything would have been better than what we have, okay? But what I'm saying is, they already teased it in The Last Jedi. So remember when Luke was training Rey and Luke was like, you went straight to the dark side.
You went straight to the dark.
You know, that could have set off some red flags. And in the throne room scene of The Last Jedi, Snoke, you know, at the point where he was like, Kylo, kill Rey, Kylo could have said, why are we going to kill her? We could change her. You know, she could have been a powerful ally. Snoke could have revealed she's nothing but a Palpatine clone. You know, that's why she's got all this power. And then Rey could have just gotten angry, and all this suppressed, you know, dark rage could have came in and opened up her memory. And realized that Supreme Leader Snoke has tried to erase her memory, erased all her training, erased that she's this, and threw her on a, you know, gave her a new memory, kind of like a Total Recall thing. Threw her on the desert, Jakku, and then all of a sudden the dark side of the Force, she gets it all back, which could explain why she beat Kylo Ren in a duel in The Force Awakens, which explains why she's pretty powerful, which explains why she could do things without really seeing much training. She already had it. She just had it wiped. She then becomes and realizes who she is. Grabs Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which they teased in the trailer, and goes to fight Snoke. Kylo Ren's like kind of confused, gets Anakin's lightsaber and maybe helps her out in fighting some of the guards because he doesn't like Snooky either. So then she ends up killing Snoke and tells Kylo, he was nothing but a Palpatine clone too, and I was created so I could rule the galaxy after Palpatine is dead. So now you don't have to bring back Palpatine. Now you got Empress Rey, the all-powerful Rey, the big bad villain of the galaxy, which would have been, in my opinion, a great plot twist. You know, nothing will beat I Am Your Father plot twist, but that could have been a plot twist if they stuck it out that we would have been like, huh, well, that's interesting. Didn't really see that coming. Didn't think they would do that to a girl, which they probably wouldn't anyway, because everybody wanted to see the girl Jedi win. But just hear me out. She then defeats Kylo Ren, which we know she's already done. So she beats him to a bloody pulp. He manages to escape. And maybe Finn and Rose, you know, capture Kylo Ren and brings him back as a prisoner. And right before they maybe possibly thinking about executing him or whatever, you know, Chewbacca comes to his aid. And Chewbacca's like, oh, man, I remember playing with this as a young boy. And he's part of family. And I remember Han, how much he loved him and Leia. And he comes to his aid. And he, you know, punches Poe in the face. That would have been glorious. Anyway, and so, you know, and then Kylo is getting healed up, and he realizes that they manipulated him to kill his dad, and they manipulated him to do all these things, and the whole time they were just trying to manipulate him so they could find Luke and kill Luke off, and he goes to his mom and asks for forgiveness, and, you know, he's still not the same, and Chewbacca, you know, even though everybody's angry, how could you have him here? He's evil, and Chewbacca's just like, screw y'all, I'm gonna put him in the Falcon and take him back to Ahch-To where Luke is still there, and And he's like, I need to be trained, you know? And you could have had almost the same ending of The Last Jedi, except for Luke dying. Luke fights Empress Rey and then just disappears. You know, at the end of the movie, you got Kylo resting, you know, and healing and saying, I need to fulfill, you know, I need to be like Anakin. I need to be like this, but I need to be, you know, and all that stuff. And then, you know, open up episode 9 with like a funeral progression for Han with Kylo or Ben, whatever you want to call him, and Leia and Luke and Chewbacca. And then, you know, you got Empress Rey, all-powerful, godlike Empress Rey sitting on the throne, you know, doing her thing, going out to find, maybe she could find some other Sith beings that are located, scattered all throughout the galaxy. Who knows? Something along those lines. Luke and Kylo begin to train a little bit more, and he's like, all right, ready? Got to handle business. So they can go to Exegol or wherever they want to have it and have a fight. And then you can have Luke, if you wanted Luke. I don't know why they feel like they got to kill off every character because they're just going to bring them back anyway. And they could have Luke, you know, sacrifice himself for Ben, for Kylo and whatever. And Kylo, you know, he saves the day and he's redeemed and the Skywalker bloodline and the Solo bloodline lives on. And you have all this. And yeah, I don't know. To me, that could have been a better story than whatever we got this time. I think I would have liked to have seen that twist, but they would never do that. They would never have done that to Rey. They would never have made the woman the bad guy. Would have never done that. They would never let a white guy win. They would never have done that. They just wouldn't. So, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that could have been something cool? Listen. We're just talking here. I just think that was a huge missed opportunity. They should have had that plot twist. And, you know, that could have been that. Anyway, what's your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have a better scenario, and just don't write, they should never have made anything, because I agree with you on that. I agree with you. Just kind of having some Star Wars talk. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you think. This is the Drunk 3PO channel, and I'll catch you next time. I mean, it's not. What else? What else is out there in the world? Those weird new Marvel characters. What is it? What are they called? Like Sunbeam, Slapstick, B positive, B negative. I'm not ready. Not ready to embrace the day Marvel died. Not yet, anyway. Oh, and they gave Captain Marvel the helm for the next phase. Yeah, she's going to be like Captain America. Run the show. What a great time to be alive, everyone. What a great time to be alive. Anyway, check out Colin wearing my shirt. You want to get a shirt? Go to the merch store where it says get a shirt. Money goes to help others. Have a great one.